Be warned, it's intense.
Hello, everyone. What the sitch? 继续关注我们这部 Nick Cage Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 and Cam Possible Fan 2001. And today, welcome to my another Halloween review week. But this time, we are doing a movie review that matured the Spider-Verse fan 2002. Which thank you so much for this wonderful recommending movie. Which is none other than I am doing a movie review, which is none other than Shaun of the Dead, from the director who brought you, Scott Pilgrim, and of course that Last Night in Soho, and of course Baby Driver, and of course he direct Hot Fuzz, and of course The War End, which that's the two movie I need to watch from his work. So yeah. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's get this spooky video started, shall we? Is ghosty time. Zombie time. Anyway, guys. So at first, the same as my opinion as Gladiator, I have never seen Shaun of the Dead. And when I first heard about it, I was like, what the heck is Shaun of the Dead? And Mature was saying that this film is a horror comedy. I was like, horror comedy? Well, sign me in. I like horror comedy. Anyway, guys, so the only zombie movie I saw back then was none other than Zombieland and Zombieland Double Tap, way before Shaun of the Dead, the first view on my watch, honestly. I already know it didn't make no sense, but all my videos don't make no sense, so just try to freaking deal with it, okay? Good. Anyway, guys, so I have never seen Shaun of the Dead, but not until last night, I got on Plex, and I did not kill this film was on Peacock, which honestly, guys, it can show that Peacock is being cheapskate, just like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. Get on Peacock, pay your money, shut up, Mr. Krabs, get out of here. Anyway, guys, so I'm really sorry about Mr. Krabs. It's breaking my YouTube channel, which, thanks a lot, Mr. Krabs. You made my video unscripted. Thank you. Shut up. Anyway, guys, so when this film came out on April 9th, 2004, this film was a golden phenomenon. Well, not for IMDb and some of the critics, because some of the critics in the other website absolutely didn't care about this film at all, honestly, because they give this film a 7.9 out of 10. And honestly, guys, in all the rating, it's gone, honestly. And anyway, and for Rotten Tomatoes, they give this film a 92% for the critic, and they give this film a 93% for the audience. And I gotta say, but back then, movie critics used to be really nice thing for this generation. But not until since Joker 2 came out, which is tomorrow, and now they saw it at the early screening, and now a lot of people think it's the worst movie by Todd Phillips. Have you never seen The Hangover 3? Anyway, that's a different story for the different time. For the meantime, we're going to do the review of it. Of this film I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, so what do I think about this film called Shaun of the Dead for my very first time on my viewership? I gotta say, but this film, honestly, guys, do you remember when I said the SpongeBob SquarePants movie was my favorite movie of 2004? Because that film changed my opinion on that film, honestly. Well, I take that back what I just said about the SpongeBob SquarePants movie as my favorite movie from 2004. Because Shaun of the Dead has now beat and dethroned the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. The Good Old Sponge has replaced, and now Shaun of the Dead is officially my number one favorite movie of 2004. And yes, I'm trying to be like mature copycat, so don't judge me. Don't even judge your wife. Anyway, guys, so this has got to be one of the most funniest comedy movie of 2004. And this film might be in my number 5 favorite comedy movie ever made. Yeah, I'm going that far. Anyway, and even this film was so good that I call this film as my second favorite horror movie I have ever seen in my life, behind The Witch. if you haven't seen The Witch, what the heck were you in, honestly? What the heck you been living under the rock? Honestly, I recommend you watch The Witch. The Witch is a very original movie from 2016. I already know that film came out in 2015, but it came out in 2016 in my area back in 8 years ago. So I count it as my 2016 movie, honestly. But if it is a 2015 movie, I will put that film as my favorite. So why not? Anyway, guys, so do I have any flaws about this film? Heck no. If I get one flaws about this film, Mitchell will be very disappointing me. I mean, major disappointing me, I'm about to say. Anyway, guys, so enough further ado, let's give so many good points why I think this film is a masterpiece and a bunch of homework, honestly. And of course, this film might get the same rating as my Beetlejuice review. Yes, I kind of sound like a broken record. Anyway, guys, so the story is absolutely incredible because, and yeah, sure, just like every zombie movie, every time you see a zombie, and some people, I mean, a lot of people, I mean, I'm sorry, beat the zombie into the pool. Anyway, guys, so I understand this film is just like a rehashing, just like Zombie Land. But like I said, but this film did a way better than Zombie Land, honestly. And yes, Zombie Land, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I like that film, but not as a masterpiece as Shaun of the Dead, honestly. And I think Zombie Land 2 is my favorite movie out of the Zombie Land movie, honestly, guys. Anyway, guys, so honestly, guys, all I gotta say, the story is absolutely incredible, and there was nothing to say about the story. Next, the characters. I love every single character in this film. Like Simon Plex as Shaun. I gotta say, but he might be one of my favorite characters that he ever played in his career. The same as his character from Mission Impossible, and him as Buck from Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaur. No, people, I'm not talking about his character from Collision Course, and of course, that Ice Age 6, which nothing, the Ice Age of Adventure of the Buck Wild. Yeah, honestly, nobody give a darn about that film. Yeah, nobody give a darn about that film. And I don't feel like using going to make term because I'm a changed different person. I'm a happy person. Anyway, guys, and of course, we got Nick Frost as Ed. I gotta say, but nope, I'm not talking about Ed from Eddie. I'm not dummy. I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday, dummy. Anyway, guys, so yeah, Ed is my favorite character that Nick Frost ever did. And honestly, guys, and Shaun and Ed are great buddy duo, honestly. They're great buddy duo. But my favorite character in this film, of course, I am talking about Lizzie. Liz is my favorite character in this film. She's very beauty. She has some cute chemistry with her and Shaun. And they did amazing as a couple, honestly. It's pretty shame that we didn't see them kissing, honestly. But honestly, that's a different story for a while, honestly. But for the meantime, it's what it is, you know. Anyway, guys, and of course, Shaun's mother. Shaun's mother is a very likable character. And of course, honestly, this film featuring Bill Nighy. Bill Nighy, the same actor that he was in I, Frankenstein as the main antagonist. Yeah, Bill Nighy, he did a much better his characters, more than his characters in I, Frankenstein. Yeah, I might do best and worst performance from Bill Nighy, honestly. Even I'm not a huge fan of Bill Nighy because I didn't saw a bunch of movies feature him, but the only film I saw from him, which is not in this film I'm talking about, and I, Frankenstein. So yeah. Anyway, guys, so honestly, the villain in the movie. I gotta say, but he might be one of my favorite villains of 2004 because the villain in the movie is absolutely incredible, absolutely amazing, and that zombie, man, I don't want to mess with that zombie. But honestly, you know what I'm gonna do for that zombie? You know what I'm gonna do? Just like Shaun and Ed, I would throw all the stuff that I got right now out of the zombie, and of course, I might throw the pin at them. Like the zombie, might throw a pin at them, and they can die because those zombies, of course. Honestly, I already know the hardware, but I gotta say, but zombie is way more hardware than us, honestly, guys. But the villain death scene, holy crap, man. Do you think that the Saw movie has some gruesome scene? But I gotta say, but this film has some way more gruesome scene than the Saw movie, darn it. I mean, for crying out loud. Anyway, guys, so the death scene that we got, which is then the villain in the movie that got attacked by a zombie, and zombie opened that villain's stomach, and they grab all a bunch of gruesome all again. Oh my god, man. Oh man. Honestly, that scene was even gruesome that I had to cover my eyes, honestly. I do not want to see, and I don't want to know what is inside of the body. I don't want to know, and this is why I'm not doing the surgery. So yeah. Anyway, guys, so that's the type of stuff I cannot handle, honestly. But I did try my best, honestly. I did try my best. Sorry, and I was like, you know what? We are 23. We have to deal with it, okay? We have to do it. And no, people, that doesn't mean I'm gonna watch that freaking terrifying movie. I might do it why I won't watch it. And I will give you a good reason why I refuse to watch that gruesome crap. Anyway, guys, so not as crappy as Winnie the Pooh Butter Honey 2, but I was just saying. But anyway, guys, so that's enough talking about the gruesome scene. I forgot to give you some warning, but honestly, guys, let me tell you a crazy story about this film. Do you know Shaun of the Dead character got a cameo from the Disney Channel shows? No, not Kim Possible. Honestly, guys, who you think you're fooling? Anyway, no, I'm talking about the show called Phineas and Ferb. There was a one Halloween special when you see all of Dr. Douche Smurf as a zombie. Ready to pass it first? Yeah, that characters. And guess what? Shaun and Ed was literally in that special. And I was like, wait, what? So are you telling me, Disney? Are you telling me that you literally asked Universal to have these characters because this character owned by Universal? So are you telling me a Disney original show, which is Phineas and Ferb, a one animated show, was targeting to children audience? I refuse to call it kiddie because that show is definitely ain't for kiddie, honestly. It's for teenager, for all ages. But anyway, are you telling me that a children's show have a cameo based on a rated R movie? If kids saw that scene, they won't understand who is Shaun of the Dead. And Kitty, if you're watching this, do not even watch Shaun of the Dead because that one scene that I talk about right now, this movie is gruesome, it's bloody, it's very violent, and kids should not be watching this type of stuff. Honestly, guys, and honestly, because nowadays parents are just letting their kids watching rated R movie like this, honestly. This is why kids are saying cuss word and do some bad stuff because you are letting your kids to do some naughty stuff. Like watching bad stuff on movies and television and letting your kids playing GTA. Oh heck nah. You get that game. Honestly, you better get that game out of from that kid. And honestly, kid, do not watch Shaun of the Dead. Don't even watch this film because this film is definitely ain't for kids. Just because this film have a cameo in Phineas and Ferb, which is a children's show by Disney Channel, that doesn't mean the show is for children audience. No, heck no. This film is for mature audience. This film has a language, violent, gruesome. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, guys, so I really love this film, and I really want to talk more about it, but honestly, I don't want to be a fanboy of this film. And the ending was really good, but here's a one ending I actually laughed my butt off. Which is other than the one scene when Ed was almost gonna bite Shaun in the hand, honestly, because he's a zombie now, because he sacrificed himself and he turned to a zombie, he died, and then he turned to a zombie, honestly, the same as Shaun's mother, and of course, Bill Nighy characters. But anyway, guys, so there was a one scene when he was trying to do that, and Shaun saying, no, let's play video game. And honestly, and Ed and Shaun play video game like best buddies, and boom, the movie ends. And this is how you do a perfect ending. Yeah, talking to you, Meet the Parent movie that came out in 2010. So overall, guys, Shaun of the Dead is a very epic, brilliant masterpiece, and this is how you do a perfect zombie movie. And I'm talking to you, World War Z. The story is absolutely incredible. And yeah, sure, this film is like every zombie movie, but this film is a much better zombie movie that we got than most of the zombie movie that we got in the few decades, honestly. But honestly, I gotta say this, but this film is even better than Cooties, honestly. No, not Cooties. No, I'm talking about Cooties. Cooties is a zombie movie. Is a zombie movie that kids was eating that disgusting chicken nugget, which I don't wanna talk about that film. And they turn into a zombie. So you tell me that cafeteria put that thing on the chicken nugget and give it to the kitty, and now kitty turned to a zombie. And please do not tell me that film completely rip off of most of the zombie movies that we got. And please don't tell me that the actor from Little Halloween and the actor from Wreck-It Ralph is in that movie. If you want me to do a rant of that film, I would love to do that because I know I like that film to begin with. It's not because it's a freaking gory movie. I meant to say it's because of the fact that that film was really not good, honestly, with the story, the characters, everything about that film is so freaking stupid. But not as stupid as World War Z, honestly. But anyway, guys, so Shaun of the Dead is now officially is one of my favorite movies of 2004, behind with the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, The Incredibles, and of course Shrek 2, The Polar Express, all aboard, and that one movie that has the milkshake song, and that song is making me want some milkshake. Milkshake and make up pecan. Anyway, that song is really attractive. Which is another than Mean Girls. I'm talking about Mean Girls, so of course Mean Girls has a milkshake song, and that song was literally playing in that SpongeBob milkshake special. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that makes sense because SpongeBob was doing something good for milkshake. So it makes sense. Makes sense that you play a milkshake for Mean Girls in that special. The episodes I meant to say. Anyway, and of course Shrek 2, because this is how good this film is, and this film, this film give a 2004 to one of the best years for movies, because I think 2004 is one of the best years for movies, period, because Shaun of the Dead, they have all the great film, and if any film from 2004 I forgot, I would definitely talk about it for next year. But right now, I'm in the Halloween spirit now. Anyway, guys, so this film is my second favorite horror movie I have ever seen in my life, and this film has now dethroned the SpongeBob SquarePants movie as my number one favorite movie of 2004, and like I said like a million times in this video. Sorry guys, I'm gonna give Shaun of the Peak a 10 out of 10. This is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I'm gonna give this gruesome movie in a good way a seal of Nick Hick awesomeness. And Mitchell, I just want to say thank you so much for recommending and request this review. And your requests have been granted. The same guy, which Nathan came a minute ago, said it from Disney Wish. Sorry guys, that was my movie review to one of the most bloody and gruesome movie of 2004, which is another than Shaun of the Dead. And before I end this video, guys, do you remember when I said that I got the Shadow the Hedgehog poster when I went to saw Transformers 1? Well, they give me another poster, and I have a one last poster before you guys. So I got my hand on that Shaun of the Dead poster, 20 bloody years, because I saw a trailer when I went to saw Transformers 1. And I gotta say, but this is a well-made poster right here. I would definitely hang this up, and I got this at the AMC Theater. So I'm gonna give a shout out to AMC Theater. This is a response video. So AMC Theater, I just want to say thank you so much for this wonderful poster, and I cannot wait to hang that up because I'm a huge fan of this movie right there. Anyway, guys, so even I think The Witch is my favorite horror movie I ever seen in my life. No other horror film will be as better and as masterpiece as The Witch, honestly. Because The Witch is the one horror movie I actually love even more than Shaun of the Dead, Saw X, and of course Beetlejuice. Sorry guys, once again, that was my movie review of Shaun of the Dead. Stay tuned for my movie review on The Cabin in the Wood, which even I think 2012 is the worst years for horror movie. Like, for crying out loud, man. 2012 has been a very bad year for horror movie because we haven't got a good horror movie of that year. All we get is a bunch of bad horror movie which nobody give a darn about it. Which another than Will the Dead Go to Die, The Apparition, House the End of the Street, and we got some mediocre too, like Poet Fetus, and of course that what else? The Woman in the Black, honestly. Yeah, Woman in the Black, which is a horror movie about pictures, and oh my god, that film was stupid. And of course, The Final Nail in the Coffin, which is other than The Devil Inside. Oh wait, it's The Apparition. Yeah, that film just literally made me angry, and that is why I was almost going to be done with the 2012 horror movie. But not until I heard so many good things about The Cabin in the Wood. But don't you worry, Cabin in the Wood was safe horror movie of 2012 in my eyes. I haven't seen The Collector, but I gotta say, honestly, I would have watched a Saw movie way better than watching The Collector, because The Collector is like a rehashing of the Saw movie. It makes sense because they have the same writer from the Saw movie, the same director too, honestly. Anyway, guys, so if you enjoyed this zombie apocalypse video, if you want to see more of this Shaun of the Dead content, please, I highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share it with your whole family. So I won't make any videos tomorrow because I gotta go to Pizza Hut at 10 or 11 in the morning, honestly, because honestly I don't want to tell you what happened there, or it's going to be some personal crap. So yeah, anyway guys, so that is why I'm not doing any videos, so stay tuned for my movie review on The Cabin in the Wood, and I have no idea what my next horror movie. So let me go to my checklist real quick. So honestly I forgot to make my redo list as my favorite horror movie ever, so I'll do that in a minute. Sorry guys, so I think my next horror movie I will watch after Cabin in the Wood, which is another one horror movie starting Santa Sweeney, which is a Nun movie. Let's hope it will be a much better than that Nun 2 that we got last year. Although that film is god awful, which I ain't watching that crap. Anyway, guys, so stay tuned for my movie review on The Cabin in the Wood, and after that, stay tuned for my movie review of the one horror movie starring Santa Sweeney. I love Santa Sweeney, but I would definitely watch that. I watch every movie featuring Santa Sweeney, and I haven't seen one of the shows starring Zendaya, but I might watch it next show. Right now, I'm in the Halloween spirit. Anyway, guys, so this is Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible Fan 2001 signing off. And if you watch this film, be warned. This film has some gruesome, violent, that people do not respect that at all. Because there's some people are freaking out over gruesome stuff. Like, people, calm down, okay? It's just a horror movie. At the end of the day, I'm sick and tired of people complaining over horror movie. How many times do I have to tell you, oh man, horror movie is fake. The blood is fake, the kill is fake, the instruments are fake, but everything about the horror movie is freaking fake. Anyway, guys, you guys have a great night, and you guys have a great spooky month, and stay tuned for my movie review on the one movie that Mature requests once again, since this, which is none other than Cabin in the Wood.